Hi, still Emma Clark, but I just wanted to speak to you. I heard a lot of people come up here and say, and I've heard people outside of tonight say that, we need to wait for a paper before we make a decision on this. And I would be more inclined to agree with that, more sympathetic to that view, if we weren't seeing such a clear and evident deliberate attempt to withhold information from the public. We've been waiting on this paper for quite some time. We know that journalists were told they couldn't even come into the room to hear about the details of this deal unless they agreed not to quote anyone, not to film. We know that a lot of the negotiations for this deal have been done behind closed doors. We have yet to hear who the private developers are going to be that are going to be part of this project. That has yet to be revealed. And we know that the commission that we paid still killing me, $500,000 to hire to study this project, not a one of them has a finance or economics degree. As a matter of fact, most of them have a marketing degree. So we paid for them to assess it, essentially to sell it to the public. So I don't have to tell you guys that this project is shady and that the way it's come about and the way it's been conducted this far is shady. Because it just is. And when that's the way it's conducted, it's because there's something to hide. When I hear people who are saying, don't let this public commission look at it, we don't need the public to look at it, what does it tell you when we are worried that allowing the public to vet this thing will kill the project? It tells us that the public doesn't want this. It tells us that there's something in those numbers that doesn't add up. At minimum, we need this commission. I'm very concerned about the proposed amendment to shorten it to 30 days. As somebody who, as you guys know, I'm a teacher, so I don't have a ton of free time, but I'm really passionate, and so I come out and I do these things. And for somebody like me who devotes a lot of time to that, to know that I only have 30 days to help, encourage people to contact their council members, to help, it's really disrespectful to so many people, many of whom are in this audience who do a lot of community organizing, to not give us the opportunity to help build that bridge between you guys as the council people and the community members. So I hope you give it, I think a 90 days at minimum is very fair.
You have 30 seconds.
That you're really take a lot of time in considering how these members are selected. We know that sometimes, ostensibly, something that's going to be community input isn't. The superintendent search committee was headed by none other than Tom Farrell. So the superintendent of our schools was largely determined by a man who runs a power company and donated $10,000 to our mayor's campaign. There's a lot that's fishy here that I think we need to consider how we select these people. Thank you.